All right, smart guy here left the camera shutter on, and now we can see. There we go. We just did the national anthem, so nothing, no harm, no foul there. But we have live video, I hope, and live audio as well. Let's see if we can get this. Okay. All right, audio test, 1, 2, 3. All right, audio test, 1, 2, 3. All right. Looks like we got audio. We got visual. We might be ready here. So the Lambkins will receive the opening kickoff here. There's still a couple minutes left on the clock. We're not quite at 7 o'clock yet, so we may have a couple minutes here to mess with here. But we'll get everything all set up. Good evening and welcome to the Lambkin Sports Network. Tonight's contest will be between the Fort Collins Lambkins and the Brighton Bulldogs. Lambkins come into the game 6-2, and Brighton comes in 1-7. So we're hoping for a good outcome for the Lambkins tonight. It's a crisp night here down in Brighton, but not terrible. A little bit cold, but bearable. And we'll see if we can get things going here on the stream here. Okay, there's that. And we're about ready for some football here. Lambkins will receive if you missed that part. Or if I didn't say that part, you never know. Yeah, we still have less than a minute before the game starts here. Hey, there's Spencer Purnell out there. Another great night for some football. Yep. Beautiful night here. Beautiful night for some LSN too, my friend. And Brighton set to kick off. They're going to kick to either Mosier or Preston Mosier or Evan Kadrich. And there's the kick. And we have a whistle right away. Kicked it to the end zone, but we have a whistle. Let's see what that's all about. Re-kick. Somebody got a little jumpy out there. And we're going to re-kick. -5 yards for Brighton. Perfectly good waste of a firecracker over there, whatever that smoke's all about. Not sure what that's all about, but we'll keep an eye on it in case it gets out of hand, you know. We have a duty to report the news, allegedly. All right, round 2 for the kickoff. This should be returnable. And there go, and another waste of a firecracker. And it looks like Boser's going to pick. Oh, Catterich gets it. He's going to get it to the 10, 15. He's going to be breaking tackles and then stacked up and tucked down at about the 20-yard line. So Lampkins have first and 10 for their own 20. So we'll have Lampkins first and 10. See what they can do on the first possession of the evening. Right at the 20. That's what I said. I don't know if you can hear the guy on the other side, but Cranford's going to come out with trips to his right, one receiver on the near side, and Jack McKean in the backfield with him. And a late defensive lineman gets out there. It's going to be a quick screen to McKean. He's going to get it at about the 15, turns up to the 20. He's at the 25. Breaking tackle is going to get up to the 27-yard line, gain of 7. First, it'll be 2nd and 3. Just going to keep feeding that guy. Keep feeding that guy. He's hot, just like the guy on double dribble. Quickly goes Lampkins. Cranford takes a snap. He throws it to the near side. It's caught. And Griffin Campion makes a move, and he turns it out across the 50, the 45, 40, knocked down at about the 41-yard line. Lampkins quickly on the other side of the ball and in positive territory there. Don't blink. The Lampkins are going. They're going no huddle here. And it's going to be fumbled on the snap. And let's McKeon picks it up and just rumbles. And he's going to go. Look at him go all the way. 3-5-0. Touchdown, Jack McKeon. In a bumbled play, but we'll take it. He fumbled the snap, or they fumbled it. McKeon was able to scoop it up and take it the rest of the way. I was planned all along, yeah. All right. So Lampkins are on the board quickly. We can barely even catch our breath here before the Lampkins score that. Lopez is on for the extra point. Kick is down. Snap is down. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 11-12 left until the end of the first quarter, Lampkins strike first on their third play of the game. And Jack McKean goes about 40. It was 41 or 43 yards. We'll call it 42. How's that? We'll split the difference. 42-yard run there. Couldn't get the handle on the snap. A little bit of an exchange problem there. Picks it up and just takes it in. No problem. This guy's going to be he's going to be a problem for them all night long. Of course, been a problem for everybody. Leading rusher in 5A. In the last 2 games, he's run for essentially exactly 586 yards. Some sort of celebration here by the Lampkin faithful there, the Lampkin players. And they just need a football. There we go. Could use a football out there if we want to play some ball. It's out there. They're ready. And they need another. They didn't like that football. They need another one. Now I think they have the right ball. Lampkins came prepared. They have several that they can choose from there. Let's see. Spencer's out there. What a run. Yep. Go Lampkin, says Eric Ray. Yeah, it was nice. And here comes the kick. It's going to be a deep kick. It's going to be out of the end zone and for a touchback. So Bulldogs will take over first and 10 on their 20-yard line for their first possession of the night. And we'll see if they can do anything on their offensive end. The Lampkins defense is stout. They'll be ready for some heavy duty plays here. There we go. Brighton's going to come out with a couple wide receivers on each side of the quarterback. Single setback. Quarterback's going to be. It looks like there's two backs. Quarterback's under center. Here comes a man in motion. Going to take the snap. It's going to be hand up the middle. It's going to be stacked up and dropped after about a gain of 2-yard line. We'll call it 2nd and 8, or about 2 yards. Minimal gain. Minimal gain. I can talk. I swear. It's not that cold. 2nd and 8. Oh, they didn't get any yards. They gave him a 0 gain there, so no gain there. We'll call it 2nd and 10. I thought he got a couple yards, but he's just lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. All right, here come the Lambkins. Lined up. They got 7 guys in the box. Let's see what happens here. And somebody switching, takes the snap. It's going to be handoff. It's going to be stopped in the backfield. Loss within a yard or two. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. Looked like it was Donovan Dumas, number 21, who got it, that tackle. Wrapped him up and threw him down. We'll call it 3rd and 12 from the 18-yard line. They'll need 30 to get it here. Lambkins are going to, let's see if they stack that. They anticipated run there correctly, of course. And we'll see if they elect a delay here. I don't know. They're talking about it. Not sure what the play is here. They're like, I don't know. What do you think, guys? I don't know. We can't run it. What do you think we should do? Well, we should probably try to pass it, but these guys look pretty tough. I can hear from there. I can hear their huddle. They're a little bit scared. And then Lambkins jump and give them 5 yards, so maybe that's what they're talking about. Like maybe if we play possum, we'll get them to jump off sides. They're a little lengthy over there. So 5-yard offsides on the Lambkins. We're bringing the ball up to the 20 or the 23-yard line. 3rd and 7. They improved their lie. Winner rules. Even though it's not winner yet. That's a golf term. So 3rd and 7. Lambkins are going to still have about 6 guys in the box here. Let's see if they're going to peel. Okay, Donovan peels off. Looking for the pass. Going to be a screen pass. He catches it at the 25, cuts back. He's going to be right at about the 30-yard line. It should be enough for a 1st down. They're right at the marker. Let's see what they call. And it's enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10 for Brighton. So that they took advantage of that offsides penalty to improve their live by 7 or 5 yards, and they got the 1st down. So here come the Lambkins again, stacking the box. Looks like they're going to have everybody up. Lambkins have 8 in the box. Big set there. No receivers for Brighton. And they're going to try to power run with the quarterback, a wildcat formation. He's going to gain the minimal gain, and they're going to try to push the pile, but he's only going to gain about a yard or 2. We'll call it 2nd and 9. They gave him 2. I'm only giving him 1. He didn't get 2 yards. Maybe he did. I don't know. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Here we go. Brighton's in no hurry here. They're the anti-4 columns where they huddle up, and now they're going to run the big set here. See if it's going to be another wildcat. No, quarterback's under center. No, I can't tell you. No, he's in the backfield. It's the wildcat. He's going to hand it off tackle. He's going to be stopped right at the line and maybe a gain of a yard. Looked like Ben Stinger was there. We'll call it 3rd and 7. Another 3rd and 7 for Brighton here. Let's see if the Lambkins can get him off the field. Got him with a screen pass last time. See if the Lambkins will be looking for that one. And Brighton comes out with 2 receivers, 1 on each side of the quarterback. And he's got his running back straight behind him. Goes in motion. He's going to take the snap. He's going to fake the screen pass. Throws it out there. It's going to be an incomplete pass, and it'll bring up 4th down. Never really had a chance. And the Lambkins will get him off the field here, hopefully. I'll let the camera catch, or the The play clock catch up. I know it's running, but there's 6:59 or 6:56. I'm sorry. Looks like the Lambkins are going to have 2 people back there in the form of Cadrich and Moser. We'll see what kind of punter the Brighton Bulldogs have here. Lambkins don't look like they're going to rush him too hard. They shouldn't because they got burned last time. It's going to be a snap, and he's going to short punt, going off the side of his foot. It's going to hit down at about the 40-yard line and take a Bulldog roll, and it's going to roll down to about, and there's a flag. No, this was just marking it. It's going to roll down to about the 33-yard line where the Lambkins will take over 1st and 10. So Lambkins come out for their second possession of the game, leading 7-0. See where they end up marking it. Looks like they're going to have the ball on the 35, 36-yard line. 36, we'll call it. 1st and 10, Lambkins. Cranford's in the backfield with McKeon. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Takes the snap. He will eventually. There he takes the snap. It's going to be handoff to McKeon. No, it's going to be a quick pass. Caught. Turns up the field. He could go. Griffin can't beat. Oh, he gets caught from behind, but it's a positive gain of about 40 yards. 1st and 10, Lambkins. Griffin Campion making noise here tonight. Handoff's going to go to McKeon. He's going to cut back off tackle. He's got free. He's going to break free. Runs over the safety. He's going to go all the way. Jack McKeon for a second touchdown. Just like that. 2 carries, 72 yards, 73 yards for him, and 2 touchdowns. McKeon can't be stopped. The man's too good. The question is going to be if Brighton can stop McKeon, if he's going to have how many carries he's going to have versus touchdowns. 2 carries right now, 2 touchdowns. Not a bad night. With 6:26 left till the end of the first quarter. Lambkins going through Brighton pretty quickly here. Snap is high. It's down though. Kick is on the way, and it is good. So Lopez was able to convert. And your score with 6:26 left till the end of the first quarter. Fort Collins 14, Brighton 0. And we'll be right back on the Lambkin Sports Network. All right, let's check the chat. Billy out there says it's going to be running clock by halftime. He might be right. They keep giving it to McKeon. Holy cow. The man's too strong. He's too fast. They don't have an answer for him. And it looks like it's Fernando Lopez out there who's going to do the kicking. It's either Lopez or... Yeah, it's Lopez. They sometimes throw out number 9 out there, Rigoberto, just to throw me off. See if I'm reading the numbers right. Lopez gets into the kick. It's going to be fielded in the end zone for a touchback. So Brighton will take over 1st and 10 on their 20-yard line for their second possession of the night. They got 1 initial first down, and then the Lambkins shut them down and then scored a couple plays later. And it's not looking good for Brighton right now, but we'll see if they can do anything on offense here. Lambkins defense is looking strong, though. They're stacking the box. Anticipating a run. So the Lambkins are out in a hurry here. No messing around. And Brighton's going to come out with just 1 receiver and 2 running backs. See what they got up their sleeve. It's going to be a handoff to the deep man. He's going to turn down. He's going to get the corner, head upfield. No, he's going to get about 3 yards. And there may be a flag on the play. Ethan Davis was on the stop there, but there is a flag on the play. We'll see what Whitecap has to say for himself over there. Holding on Brighton's going to push him back. So not a great start for Brighton on either offense or defense. 1st and 20. Ball's going to be at about the 10-yard line. And away we go. Twins to the right. No receiver, one receiver to the left. Sit back in backfield with the quarterback. He goes in motion, takes the snap. He's going to be rushed hard. He's going to get knocked down for a quarterback sack. Really close to the end zone. They're going to mark it at about the 2-yard line. So it's a loss of 8. Ben Stinger gets in there for a huge loss. It's going to be 2nd and 28 from the 2. Lampkins are befuddling these guys. They have too much for them. And Brighton doesn't look like they have enough guys on the field yet. See if they run somebody out. No, maybe they do. Well, they do. They're okay. Two receivers. He's on each side. Here comes a man in motion. We have a whistle. We have a flag. Looks like we might have a delay game. That'll back it up about 6 inches. Unless there was a timeout. Brighton called timeout. So let me put some time back on. Before they got called for a delay, they got the timeout in there. They're going to need that timeout, you know. You never know when that's going to come in handy. So Lampkins are coming out strong here on both offense and defense. We kind of expected it, but didn't think it would be. We didn't think we'd have 14 points so quickly. At least I didn't. I'm not a prognosticator or anything like that, but I thought we would beat them pretty good, but I didn't think it'd be this easy. So far, anyway. You never know. Brighton's got some heart over there. They're not going to back down. They're not going to quit. But the Lampkins will just keep coming at them. We'll see how long Jack McKeon stays in the game because, I mean, give him one more carry for 100 yards. That might be nice with 3 touchdowns. If he can go again all the way, you never know. He's got too much strength and speed for the defense thus far. Notice I say thus far because I'm a English major and they can talk like that. All right. Well, Brighton has a pretty decent band over there at least. Their drummer's killing it. Getting after it. All right, Brighton's going to come out with twin receivers on each side of the quarterback. And a deep man. Let's see if Lampkins look like they're going to all-out blitz here. They're trying to get him to jump. They take the snap. It's going to be a pitch to the deep man. He's going to get back to, he gets around the end a little bit. He's going to gain positive yards, maybe a gain of about 5 yards. We'll call it 3rd and about 23. Diego Romero was on the tackle there. 3rd and long. We'll see if that does any better with the old viewpoint here. Brighton's in no hurry. They take their sweet time. And they break huddle here. One receiver on each side of the quarterback. They're in the same formation. Deep man. Here comes a man in motion. It's going to be a pitch back. Or no, he calls it down. He's going to be sacked. Slammed down in the end zone. Touchdown, Lampkins. Unless they're going to call a safety. Incomplete pass. They might call roughing because he just blew that guy up there. Feel sorry for him. His kids are going to feel that in a couple years. Let's see what the call is. There are several Lampkins in the backfield there. Might be roughing. And what are we going to call? We're going to have a safety. No penalty. If it's penalty, it's on Brighton. Intentional grounding is a call, so it's going to be a safety. 2 more points for the Lampkins. So even the defense is jumping in here. Now they're going to get the ball in offense here on the safety kick. Lampkins are out strong here. Offense scores on their first 2 possessions. Defense scores on their second possession. 16-0 quickly. I put 17 on there. Let me give you. Got a little generous with myself there. 4:14 left till the end of the first quarter. Lambkin's up 60-0, and Brighton they're probably going to punt this, and they've had to punt from their 20-yard line. It's 50-50 whether they kick off or they punt. He's teeing it up maybe. They might need a ball, though. There it is. All right. Yeah, he's going to kick it off. Traditional kickoff. We got Moser and Gadders are the deep men for the Lambkins. Kicker's a big dude. See if he can get into this one. He does get into it a little bit. It's going to be fielded by Moser out there at about the 20-yard line. He's at the 25, 30, 35. Cuts back at the 40. We got a flag on the play. Moser's he's going to take this all the way maybe. He's going to blow right by the kicker. Preston Moser's going to score, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. 70-yard kickoff return, but we got a flag. It's coming back. Unfortunately, we got a holding or a block in the back somewhere. Great run. Great moves. But unfortunately, they're going to have to bring it all the way back. Plus 10 yards. Moser was flying there. Eric Ray says Lambkins by a million. I'm not doubting you on that one, my friend. They're going through these guys like a knife through hot butter. Or hot knife through butter. Gosh, I can't even get my cliches right here. What's going on? I'm going to let the clock run down and just catch it up. So it'll be a Lambkin ball. It's going to be probably at about the 25-yard line where they'll take over 1st and 10. Depending on, that's where the flag is, and probably 10 yards from the flag is my guess. And here come the Lambkins. Maybe. No, they're faking us out. No, now they're going out there. Stutter step there. Lambkins come out for their third possession. And now I'm caught up with the clock. Okay, so here we go. 1st and 10, Lambkins. Oh, didn't they reset it to 4 minutes after I ran it all the way down? These clowns. Oh, well. At least they're getting it right, though. Can't complain about that. Good call up there. Okay, here come the Lambkins on their third possession of the night. 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Command in motion is Rattazzi. Cranford takes a snap. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to pull it down. He's going to pass it out there. It's going to be caught and right out of bounds, right at the first down marker. Or no, it's going to be we'll call it second and 1. We'll call it a gain of 9. Griffin Campion on the reception. Cranford's got a good fake there tonight. He's going to hand it off, or no, pulls it down again, looking for Ryland Forbes, incomplete. They'll bring up 3rd and 1. All right, I'm going to get on top of this one. McKeon comes off for the 3rd and 1 play. They didn't want him to go 70 yards here. It's going to be handoff up the middle. Cuts back. It's going to be one of the Romeros. See if we can get his number there. Vicente. No, it was Diego Romero on the carry. He's got enough for a first down and more. 1st and 10 Lambkins. Well, it's going to be right at the 40-yard line, so that was a gain of about 11. And Cranford takes a snap. Zips it out there. It's caught. Cuts back. Looks like it's Rattazzi, and there's going to be pile up, and see if they're just going to keep pushing the pile right to almost to the first down. Joseph Rattazzi with the catch. He's going to be a gain of about 9 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 1. We got a whistle here. We got a hurt player, or yeah, we got an injured player on the field. One of the Bulldogs is down, or are down. I don't know. I'm not going for English tonight. It's too cold. It's starting to cool off here pretty quickly. Beautiful night still. The Lambkins aren't messing around here. They came out throwing the ball here on the 3rd possession. Quick first down, and then they're 9 yards. They're getting 9-10 yards of play here. This particular possession. We'll tend to the injured man there. Hopefully he'll be okay. And hopefully he'll be all right. We'll give it a see if they need to bring anybody out there. Reinforcements maybe. Hate to see it, but inevitable. And sometimes in football, somebody's gonna get hurt. Hopefully it's nothing. And we'll take a quick break here on Lambkin Sports Network. All right, we're back. We'll take a look at the bench here. There's going to be some. There's a pretty good amount of people around the injured players, so we'll just take a look at the Lambkins there. We'll watch Tarver at cool. He's out there cracking jokes. His hands in his pocket, just kind of hanging out. He's the man. Looks like a pretty serious injury here, and we'll just focus on the Lambkins over here. Let's see. I'm gonna guess Tarver can tell about 10 jokes in about the 3 minutes it's gonna take for this guy to get up. Looks like they're rounding up some ambulance here for this young man. We'll just keep it on our full focus on there. Here comes. We'll tell Tarver he's gonna come over here and hang out and say, "Look, I got a good one for you." No, let's keep an eye. Let's do the Tarver cam. Where are you going, bro? He's just getting some exercise. I'm not sure what all that is over there. It looks like some sort of contraption. Maybe it's the bat call or something. Who knows? Maybe he's looking up jokes. He ran out of his array that he has for the whole game, and he had to go look some up. I wouldn't put that past him. He's on Google right now. ChatGPT said, "Give me a good football joke here." Don't put that past him for 1 second. A little bit of a delay here. Hopefully the young man will get tended to pretty quickly. There's a lot of people out there. Looks like we may have to have some EMS people come out here. Tarver's studying that ChatGPT right now. Look at him. Let's take a look at the camera here. See who else is out there. Yim's just out there hanging out. It's like, yeah, how do you think I look tonight? They're like, I do. Keep doing your thing, Yim. You're doing awesome. Kransky's out there thinking, I better keep moving or I'm gonna fall asleep here. You ever see a man fall asleep while he's walking? Sleepwalking? No, I'm just kidding. That's me, not him. I would do that very much so. See what the conversation's going on over here. Look at the linemen over there. Where are you guys gonna go eat after school or after the game here? They're like, I don't know. We could be done by halftime. Rashid says, okay, guys, huddle up. I'm thinking it's going to be Red Robin, but then Mason's going to go over and say, I don't know. You guys in the mood for Red Robin? I think we're going to go to McDonald's. They got cheaper burgers. I don't know. They're going to huddle up and talk about that for a little while. You know, they're definitely talking about food down there. Those linemen. Mason's like, I haven't eaten in like 3 hours. This is going to be a tragedy. And Larson's over there cracking jokes. You know he's got a million of them. He and Tarver could go joke for joke. I'm pretty sure of that. Mason's like, feed me, coach. I'm just gonna push him down. Let's see if we can get some hand signals there from Mason. Right there in the middle there, number 73. Kransky's like, take it easy, Mason. You can go a couple hours without eating. It's okay. I mean, when I was in high school, I had to eat every 5 minutes myself, so that's the way it goes. And the crowd is growing. They're going to bring a stretcher out here for the young man. So hopefully it's something pretty serious. But when in doubt, we'll just keep making fun of Tarver. Where'd he go? He's down there getting serious. He's like, I'm just going to walk over here. I never stand on this side when we have the ball. I'm just going to stand over here and see what you guys are up to. And Brennan's out there going, can we just play ball here? We can't run over anybody. No, he's not that serious. He's about ready to run laps. See what else we can make fun of out here. Bennett's out there trying to bribe the refs. Like we don't need to be bribed. You guys got this. He's like, I don't know. We may see you in the playoffs. You guys keep remember the Fort Collins Lambkins. Also be a 20 here. Don't put it past him at all. He cheats in basketball. I understand. Cheap shots, not cheats. He cheap shots people, which God love him. You got to. Somebody should. You guys want to be on YouTube? Say hello, everybody. Hey, we got some riled up Lambkin fans on this side. Look at these guys. Somebody get them a blanket and a couple beers, and they'll be out like a light. These guys are ready to take a nap here. Hope the kid's all right. There's quite a few people out there. Hope it's not a neck injury or something. It's something fairly serious, though. So, say think good thoughts for the youngster. Tarver's over there at about the 50-yard line going, I don't have enough jokes for this kind of break. We had to get back going. ChatGPT just ran dry. I don't know what to do. Most interesting guys on the field are going to be the linemen over there. Check out these guys. The contingency there. Mason, I can hear him talking from here. I don't know what he's saying, but because I got headphones on, but he's running his mouth about something. He's yelling at Rashid. Here comes Bennett. He's like, all right, I just bribed him. I greased the palms of these guys. We're good for the first round of the playoffs. I think they just told Mason he's too physical and he can't play. He's beating up on guys too much. Yep, next game is the last game of the season, but Lambkins will be in playoff. They're definitely in playoff contention, and we'll make the playoffs, barring a disaster here. But the last regular season game will be next Thursday night, October 30th. They wouldn't dare do a Friday night Halloween game, so they're going to do Thursday night. Well, I'm pretty sure we're at French Field. It'll be a 6:30 kickoff. Stay tuned for that one. They'll be against Prairie View, and the Lambkins started out with a tough schedule, but they're in with the lighter version. But Prairie View still got a team out there. They have some heart. They're not going to give up. They're not going to come in and just lay down for the Lambkins. They'll give us a fight. So tune in next week, 6:30 Thursday night, the 30th, pre-Halloween game. That could be fun. Yeah, we'll see what the seeds like. Right now, the Lambkins came in. I think they're 12th in the past poll that I saw, but I haven't been paying attention this week because school's been a little bit challenging this week. Some autistic kids get a little crazy on us, but that's okay. That's why I get paid the big bucks. Still concerned for this young man. This is not good. So they brought the stretcher out there, and they're still not. They're kind of load him on there, but it's a significant injury here. Mason just apologized to the referee. He said, "Don't tell that kid I'm sorry, but I was just doing my job and just ran him right over." No, I don't think Mason did it, but don't want to joke about an injured kid, but we'll joke about Mason all night. It looks like they got him on the stretcher, and he's gonna go. Give him a nice ovation. Hopefully the youngster's all right. Hate to see it, honestly. Terrible. The hard part of sports is when a kid gets hurt, but as inevitable as it is, it's still no fun. So Lampkins are going to get the cobwebs out, shake it up, get the blood flowing again. We're going to start the rest of the quarter here. We're still in the first quarter. 3 minutes left till the end of the quarter. Lampkins are going to do some sprints. Like, do some back and forth. Shake it out. And we should resume play here in a few minutes, or maybe about a minute or so. It's going to be Lampkins ball. It's going to be second and about 1. They're going to be on about the 49-yard line, just shy of Bulldog territory here. With their third possession, they scored on the first 2 possessions, and then got a safety on defense. So it has been a lot of points here for the Lampkins in the first quarter, and looking to add more. The clock runs at 40. If we're up by 40 or more, at any time the clock runs, the game essentially is over. But we may get there quicker than half. It may be halftime. It may be into this quarter. You never know. These guys are the way that things are going. And looks like we're about ready. Here we go. We got the whistle, and we're ready for some football. All right, so second and 1 on the 49-yard line. And here come the Lampkins. Clock runs. Looks like McKeon's back in. And it's going to be a straight drop back. It's going to be a pump fake. Screen, and Ryland gets it. Cuts back. He's going to catch it. Riley Forbes is going to get all the way up to about the 35-yard line, gain of 16 yards on the screen, the slip screen. First and 10 Lampkins. And they're going fast, not messing around. Can't even. McKeon's going to get it. He's going to run right through everybody. And he goes in for his third carry, third touchdown. This guy's ridiculous. Jack McKeon takes it 35 yards for the touchdown. This is on the third carry, third touchdown. I don't think they even got a finger on him on that one. And he may be done for the night. So that's going to be McKeon's 100th. He'll be around 100 yards right now. Or just a bit over. Low kick, it's going to be up, but it's good. So, with 2:27 left till the end of the first quarter. Fort Collins 23, Brighton 0. And they might have to take McKeon out because this is just unfair. Not his fault. He's just good. But they're not up for the challenge. He's too big and too strong and too fast. I mean, seriously, if they kept him out there just till halftime, he'd probably have about 400 yards on about 4 carries. No, he's on 3 carries, seriously. He's 3 carries, and I think he's around, let's see. He's going to be over 100, I believe. I mean, I know that first one was he dropped it, and I don't think they called it a fumble recovery because he just picked it up and ran it, even though there was a fumble, but either way. The man can't be stopped. And here comes the kickoff. Now it's Galvez. He kicks it short. He's going to be picked up at about the 25. Cuts back. He's at the 30, 35, 40-yard line, and he's knocked down. And there might be a fumble on the play, and the Lampkins are on top of it. Let's see what the refs say. They say it's on the ground, so it's going to be first and 10 for the Bulldogs. So said he was down before he fumbled, allegedly. Either way, here comes the defense. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs that are going to be right at about the 41-yard line. And it's going to be their 3rd possession tonight. First 2 possessions were one was a punt, one was a safety. Lambkin's defense is hungry tonight. And here come the Bulldogs. You're going to have a big set, no receivers, with one deep man, and the quarterback's going to send a man in motion. It's going to be a Wildcat. He's going to try to throw it out of the Wildcat. He does, slips it out there. He turns it up the field. It's going to be a gain of about 9 yards before he gets knocked out of bounds. A little trickeration by the Bulldogs. Thought the Lambkins was flat-footed there. It's going to be enough for a first down. They cross the 50. They're in Lambkin territory for the first time tonight. First down on the 49. The trick play caught him off guard. Hi, Laney. Let's go. A lot of O's there. Yeah. Pretty good night for some football, though. Brighton comes out in the same set formation. They got the big set in there. You're going to go Wildcat here. Man in motion, takes a snap. He's going to try to run it this time. He's going to cut through. He's going to gain about 2 yards before he's stacked up and drop back. We'll give him a gain of 1. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Not a lot of room there for the guy to run. Lampkin's front line is stout. And they're stacking the box because they don't have anybody lining up as a receiver. So if they might change up out of this formation because it's not really fooling anybody. And the Lampkins are too strong up front. They can't just keep trying to run into them. We run into a wall all night long. Lampkins are too strong on both sides of the ball for the Brighton Bulldogs tonight. So they're going to switch formations. They're going to have 2 receivers to the left of the quarterback, 1 to the right, and a deep running back. Quarterback takes a snap. He's looking to pass. He's going to feel some pressure. It's going to be a screen pass set up. It's going to be caught by the running back, number 22. He turns it up. He's going to have some positive yards. He's going to get on to about the 20 or about the 43-yard line, we'll call it. Donovan Dumas on the tackle, and we're going to call it 3rd and 3. They're going to need the 40. Or they'll need about 39-yard line before they get to the first down. So 3rd and 4 officially. And they're coming out with the big set again. Wildcat formation here. They tried to do a trick play, and they get it out there, and it should be enough for a first down. I'm not sure what happened there. I think they snapped it to an up band, and the quarterback looked like it went over his head. So it's their second trick play. They're pulling out all the stops here tonight, keeping the Lampkins off guard. 1st and 10 for Brighton. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. So after 1 period to play, your score, Fort Collins 23, Brighton 0. And you're watching the Lampkin Sports Network. We'll be right back after a quick break. Got an update on the Brighton player from Stuart Hopper. He said it might have been an internal injury there of some sort. He got hurt the previous play and didn't come out, and then he just folded when he got when the next play started. So hopefully that young man's gonna be okay, but that doesn't sound very good. Takes a snap. It's gonna be a reverse around the end. He's gonna have some room out there. He's gonna be at the 35, down to the 30-yard line and pushed out of bounds. Gain of 7. Could bring up 2nd and 3. So hopefully that young man for Brighton's going to be okay, but that doesn't sound good if it's an internal injury because That could be a lot of different possibilities there. We won't speculate. We'll just say a prayer or whatever you want to do, whatever makes you feel good. And hopefully you'll be okay. Either way, it's going to be second and about 3. Brighton's going to come out with their big set with their Wildcat. That's the way they've been moving the ball this particular set of downs. It's going to be snappy. He's going to look to run. It's going to be stacked up. Gets through a little bit there. He's going to be dragged down. Pushing the pile. He's going to have enough for a first down. A gain of about 5. First and 10 for Brighton. They're moving the ball right down the field here. It's time for the Lampkins to step up here. They're going to be on the 24 or so. Time for the defense to stand up strong here and say, you got enough. We'll give you a couple of those trick plays, but you've gone far enough here. They're coming out with the same formation. It's going to be Wildcat formation. Big fullback in there. Takes a snap. He's going to run it. Now it's going to be a handoff. It's going to reverse around the end. Missed tackle. And then he gets dragged down after a gain of about 4 yards. But there's a flag on the play, I believe. Not sure what the flag's going to be. Could be a hold. We'll see what Whitecap has to say for himself. Personal foul on the Lampkins. That'll move the ball 15 more yards closer. They're going to have the ball at about the. Let's see where they're going to finally mark this ball. They're going to have to spot it here. They haven't even walked it off yet, I don't believe. They're going to bring it all the way inside the 10. Not sure what they just said personal foul. They didn't say if it was a face mask or. But either way, it's going to be Bulldogs first and goal. They're going to be right at the 9-yard line. And they're going to run it right at the gut, and he's going to gain about a yard, maybe. Oh, he slipped through there. Good solid run by Brighton. Looks like he gained about 5 yards. Got lost in the pile there. Second and goal, ball on the 4-yard line for the Brighton Bulldogs. They're going to stay in their big set here. We'll zoom in there and see if we can see the trickeration here. It's going to be snapped to the up man. He's going to break through there. It looks like they're going to get. Oh, it's a fumble on the play. Fort Collins has it. Somebody's going the other way, and he's out of bounds. And there's a flag. Somebody got crushed there at the end. Somebody's hurt. Not sure what exactly happened, but somebody's hurt pretty good there from Brighton. It looks like the Lampkins are going to get flagged for that one. But turnover. They got the penalty, or they got the fumble, and somebody's pretty badly hurt. Not sure if it was a blindside block or what happened. But we have another Brighton Bulldog on the ground, not looking like he's feeling very, very, very well here. So it should be Lampkin ball first and 10. We'll see where they're going to spot it after the penalty, of course. Couldn't really tell who came out with the pile with that one, but wherever he stepped out, it was right where the injured person is. So he looks like he's going to be okay. He's up, but he doesn't look like he's feeling very well. At least he's sitting up. Somebody got into him pretty good because he was flopping around there like he was in pain. Well, he's at least sitting up, but he's not moving yet. And he's up on his feet, moving a little unsteady. He probably took a shot there. See if he can walk under his own power. Gonna need a little help to the sideline. Hopefully he'll be okay. So they're going to mark up the penalty, and then Lampkins are going to take over. 1st and 10. Let's see where they mark it. Looks like they're going to bring it all the way down to about the 3 or 4 yard line. We'll call it the 3. 1st and 10, Lampkins. And some sort of personal foul. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but it was probably maybe a blindside block or something of that nature. So Lampkins, they're ready to play here. Cranford comes under center. Tries to get a jump, takes a snap. He's going to hand it off. Cuts back. He's on his feet. Cuts back again. We got another flag on the play. Looks like McKeon finally got wrangled for a short gain rather than the 40-yard variety that he's been known for here. We'll see what's about the flag, though. Came from the back guy in the area of what would typically be holding. It's going to be against the Lampkins, so let it back up half the distance to the goal, bring it down to about the 1.5 yard line. Only a loss of a yard on the penalty. Call it 1st and 11. Now they have their play. Lampkins break huddle. One receiver out here on the far side. It's going to be a fake handoff. Cranford's going to throw it out there. He's going to have nobody out there for the catch. Incomplete. They'll bring up 2nd down. Looks like Lampkins are going to call for the jumbo set here. You can hear it pretty clearly on a night where the Lampkins are up by 23 in the 2nd quarter. I should have stopped the clock there. There we go. So it's going to be a run here probably. See if McKean can go the distance here. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff off tackle. Hit hard and knocked down at about the gain. No gain. Called 3rd and about 11. And we have a injured player. Another Brighton Bulldog on the field there, not able to get up. You hate to see it, but the Lampkins are good, but Brighton's physically not able to hang with the Lampkins. That's not conjecture, that's just fact. We'll take a look at the chat here. We got there. Out of order in the court. Sup, Lampkin fan? Good to hear you from me, my friend. Yeah, they'll definitely make the playoffs. Hey, no problem. Happy to be down here. It's been an interesting night. A lot of injuries here so far. Brighton's third guy with a decent injury here. So when we come out of it, it's going to be 3rd and 11. We'll call that a no gain on that last carry. And Lampkins are going to have to make something happen here to get out of the hole here. At least so they can give their punter enough room to punt without having to be his foot on the back of the end zone. So another fairly significant delay. We'll be right back. There you go, my friend. We had a comment to show the cheerleaders, and there they are. They're taking the knee too. They don't mess around. They're part of the team, part of the experience here. And it's going to be 3rd and 11, ball in about the 2 yard line. The Lampkins are going to come out in a big set. Waiting to get the call here. I don't think they're going to. Well, let's see what the Lampkins are doing. Okay. There's the whistle. They're going to come out quickly. One receiver to the far right. Takes a snap. It's going to be handoff, and we have a flag on the play. And it's going to be false start on the Lampkins. That'll push them back about 6 inches. So I'll bring up third and about 11 and a half feet, or 11 and a half yards. So that'll push it back another third and about, we'll call it 12. And there comes the play. It's going to be handoff. He's going to be corralled, knocked down, and it's going to be shy of the 5-yard line. Gain of maybe 2 yards. Bring a fourth down at about 10. Lampkins are going to have to punt. Good portion of the Bulldogs were in on that play. So Lopez is going to have his feet back to the end of the end zone there. Hopefully he doesn't take a wrong step here on the snap. Good snap. Good kick. Gets it off. It's going to be hit down at about the 40-yard line, and it's going to bounce. Brighton's man looked like he was going to grab it, but then he lets it just sit. And they're going to take over first and 10 on the Lampkin 47-yard line. So it's just over 8 minutes left until the end of, or 9 minutes left until the end of the first half. Fort Collins 23, Brighton 0. And we'll see if we can get some momentum going here. All right, let's see. RLO's out there. Kind of sloppy performance right now, yeah. Lampkins are resting on their laurels a little bit. They got to get back to blood flowing here. The injuries are really making a mark on the overall slowness of the game, but Brighton does not take it. They take their time getting out of the huddle here. So they're going to stay in their big set. Now they're going to come up with a more traditional set with one receiver to the right, two to the left, and a single setback. Takes a snap. He's looking to pass. He's going to feel some heat. He's going to get it crushed, and it's going to be intercepted by. Oh, it hits the ground. But the quarterback's going to be hurt because he just got absolutely destroyed by somebody. It might have been Holden Irby. I mean, just got into that guy pretty good. Hopefully he's all right. Call it second and 10. So 22 comes right up the gut and makes him pay there. I think he's going to be feeling that for about the next 2 weeks. Good hard tackle there. Almost got the sack, but caused the incompletion, so it'll bring up second and 10. 8:52 until half. And now Brighton, they just come out in their big set again. Looks like they're going to go Wildcat. And they're going to have movement there, so they're going to jump outside. That'll back them up 5 yards. So what they're doing is they're coming in that big set, but then they're snapping it to various people. It's a Wildcat formation, but they're not always snapping it to the quarterback or the Wildcat man. So they'll snap it to an up man and run a lot of reverses and trickeration out of this kind of formation. See if they can catch the Lampkins off guard. It hasn't worked very much yet, or hasn't worked very well since they drove the ball pretty good last time, but they got down there and fumbled. Staying in the same formation. We'll have to watch the snap here. Man in motion. It's going to be a Wildcat. He's going to take it around the end. He's going to have a little bit of room there. Going to be hit out of bounds, and it's going to be a gain of about 3 yards. We'll call it third and about 7. We got flags on the play. We got a brawl on the other side. Getting a little testy over there. We got a flag and a umpire through his hat, so we're gonna have a couple different things to sort out here. It was knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 2, and then shenanigans broke out after that. Definitely finding a hard time getting some momentum going here for either side. A lot of penalties, injuries. Lambkins are going to have to keep their cool here. They're up way too big to be messing around here. But you never know. I'm not going to say that we instigated it, but somebody from the sideline could have taken exception to a tackle over there. You never know. Let's see what the umpire or the referees figure out here. They got a lot to talk about out there. Usually when they're huddled up that long, they're talking about something else, but they're definitely talking about football here because they're saying, I don't know, there might have been fisticuffs over there. You never know. Somebody taking a shot at another guy. I don't know. Not sure what happened. Dead ball foul, personal foul against Brighton. Second one is going to be personal foul against Brighton. Third one, personal foul against the Lampkins. Offset. That'll replay it down, I guess. 2 penalties against Brighton on the personal fouls and 1 against the Lampkins. And Yem's like, you got to explain this to me. They had 2 penalties. We only had 1. How's that offset? He was like, I don't care. Just you guys call whatever you want. We're just going to keep playing. He's like, I don't know. They don't even know what they're talking about over there. Either way, it's going to be. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to bring it back. They got to bring it back to the red line of scrimmage if it was offsetting there. All right, looks like we're going to resume some football here. Bring some order to the game here. All right, third down. In about 11 yards to go. Takes a snap. He's going to fake a couple times. He's going to feel some pressure. He's going to be stepped out there and caught. Juggled and completed. It's going to be a gain of about 6 yards. It'll bring up 4th and 6. Yeah, that looks like they're definitely going to go for this on 4th and 6. They're going to need the ball to get to about the 37-yard line. Let's see if they're up for it. They may come out with that. No, they're going to come out in a more traditional set. I thought it was going to be the Wildcat, but they got to watch the reverse here. And we got a timeout on the field. Brighton calls timeout. I'm going to let the clock run down. There's 7:59 till the end of the first half. Not sure, but the second quarter has taken about 4 hours. Unofficially. Officially, 3 hurt guys. About 12 penalties. And several conferences by the referees. Slowed it down to a grind. We're grinding to a halt here. I'm not sure if it's midnight here yet or not. I'm not sure. I'll have to check the clock. 8 o'clock feels like 1 in the morning. Just saying. No, this third quarter is taking forever. Or the second quarter is taking forever. All right, looks like we're ready for some football. Brighton has to make sure they have their play. It's 4th down. This is important down for them because they're trying to keep the drive alive. Don't want to give the ball back to Lampkins because it's getting dangerously close to Lampkins. More on focus on last offensive plays possession, but let's see what the defense can do here. Man in motion. Quarterback takes a snap. He's looking to pass. He's going to feel some pressure. Zings it out there. It's going to be incomplete. And turnover on down. Lampkins take over 1st and 10. It was a little bit short. Came back, made a nice effort at it, but just couldn't corral it. So 1st down Lampkins on the 42. Let's see if they woke up. See if the Lampkins can wake up from their slumber here and get going. 7:55 till the end of the first half. Lampkins are going to get the ball here. They got to get cranked up here. And Cranford comes out, takes a look at the defense. He's going to screen pass it out there. It's going to be caught by Griffin. Cuts back. He's going to be knocked down after a gain of about, call it a gain of about 4 yards. We'll bring up 2nd and 6. And here comes Lamington going fast. It's going to be a handoff to McKeon. No, he's going right up the gut, dragging guys with him. And it's going to be gain of about 3 yards. They'll bring up 3rd and about 3. Lamingtons are going quickly again. Cranford looks over the defense, takes the snap. He's going to throw. Zings it out there. It's going to be caught by Griffin. He's going to cut back. Going to have enough for first down. Takes all the way down to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 Lampkins. See if the Lampkins going hyper gear here. Hyper speed. They don't want to go ridiculous. 1st and 10. Drop straight back to pass. Looking at pass. He's going to zing it out there. He's going to have a man wide open. Caught. Touchdown Lampkins. Kyrie Kincaid. Runs underneath it. Catches it. Caught up to it. Hauls it in. I believe it was Kyrie, unless it was. Yep, that was Kyrie. Kyrie Kincaid ran it down, stuck his hands out there, and fell right to him. Good pass, good play. Touchdown Lampkins. And then here comes the all-important extra point here. Kick is up, and it is good. So let me reset the clock here. 6:46 left till the end of the first half. Lampkins 30. Bulldogs 0. On the long pass by Cranford to Kyrie. 37-yard strike. Extends the lead. There we go. Connor Clark out there says, let's go. It was perfect pass by Cranford. Just dropped it right in there nice. Kyrie was able to track it down. Looked like it was going to be over his head for a second. He turned on the jets and was able to corral it for the long touchdown. So Lampkins are getting their offense re-greased, and they're ready to roll here. And Lopez is out there for the kickoff. And there's the kick. It's going to be a decent kick. It looks like it's not going to be. Nope, it's out of the end zone, and it's not returnable. It's going to be touchback. Brighton will take over 1st and 10 on their 20-yard line with 6:46 left till the end of the first half. Lampkins enjoying a 30-0 lead. 10 more points, and it's a running clock, and this game ends, but we got 6 minutes to see if we can score those 10 points. First things first, they got to get the Brighton off the field here. Here come the Bulldogs. Haven't shown the ability to throw the ball very well, but we'll see what they can do here. They're kind of backed up here, and see if they keep it on the ground, though. Man in motion. It's going to be fake the handoff to the reverse man. It's going to be handed off to the halfback. He had a good head of steam and gained about 5 yards. Bring up 2nd and 5. Good strong run there by the running back. Second and 5. Well, he gained 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Yeah, we'll call it. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line. Twins receivers out here. You can see on the near side. Quarterback gets the Lampkins a jump for. That's going to be enough for a first down. Should be enough for first. No, it won't be. It was 3rd and 6. Sorry. No, it'll be 2nd and 1. It was on the 24. Go to 29. So 2nd and 1. I'm all confused here. My fingers are going numb here. We'll warm up at halftime. So it'll be 2nd and 1. Just under 6 minutes left till the end of the half. And Brighton's taking a look at the defense. And now Brighton moves. So that'll bring it back to they'll give back the 5 yards they just gained. Bring up 2nd and 6. Plethora of penalties here. Hope you're still awake out there. No sleeping on the Lampkin Sports Network. 2nd and 6. We just keep trading penalties here. See what happens. They appear to be in a passing formation, and they drop straight back. It's going to be a screen pass. Caught in and out of his hands, incomplete. Bring up 3rd and 6. I swear I'm trying to get this down a distance right. My fingers are numb. There. They pulled it off there. I didn't think I need gloves this early in the year, but you know it is late October here, so I should have known better. But it's been a nice fall, so either way, 3rd and 6. See if the Lampkins can get off the field here. Takes a snap, drops straight back pass. He's going to be another screen pass. It's going to be caught, turned upfield. He's going to be enough for a first down and more. Cuts still on his feet, cuts back. He's at the 45. We got a flag. Flag right in the middle of there. Let's see what that's all about. Looks like it's going to go against the Lampkins. So it looks like a hold against Fort Collins is going to give enough for a first down. See where they're going to end up marking the ball here. It's going to be in Lampkin territory for sure. All the way down to the 47, 48 yard line. We're called the 48. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. Clock runs. They're in no hurry. They're just eating up clock here. Fort Collins defense needs to step here. They haven't been shown the ability to throw the ball down the field at all, other than the screen pass. Let's see if they takes a snap. It's going to be a traditional pass, well over his head for an incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10. Good pass rush by the Lampkins. Almost got to the quarterback, but he got it away before he got sacked or got hit. Either way, 2nd down. And on 2nd and 10, he looks over the defense. Takes a snap. He's going to throw. It's going to be a screenplay. Caught. It's going to be turned upfield and cuts back. It's going to be enough for first down. I'm going to have to adjust. They're going to have to keep a guy back there because every play they've had has been either a run or a screen pass there that have been effective. Lampkin, they're taking advantage of the Lampkins' aggressive blitzing there. They're blitzing 6 and 7 guys there. Just let them in, throwing it over them, and they're going to have first and 10 on the 33-yard line. And there we go. Clock is finally right here. Had to let it catch up here. Let's see. Defense needs to step up here. They're going to have to spy a running back with a linebacker or two to avoid that screenplay. Man comes in motion. It's going to be pass. He's going to zing it out there. It's going to be caught. No, incomplete. Nice play there. In and out of the hands of the receiver. Fernando Lopez said no. It's either Fernando or Finn. No, it's Lopez. He had it in his hands and he got knocked out right when he took the hit. Incompletion. Probably should have stopped the clock there. Lucky I'm not the official clock guy. Be a disaster. 2nd and 10. All right, let's see what we got here. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Clock runs. Man in motion. So be hand off to the running back. Good head of steam. Gets it around the end. He's going to be knocked down after a gain of about 2 yards. He's going to bring it 3rd and long. We'll call it 3rd and 8. Brighton fans are all excited up there. They got some sort of party going on that side. I don't know. There's parents over here. I'm going to guess the parents can party a little harder than some high school kids, but that's just my opinion, of course, being the parent myself. Man in motion. It's going to be a reverse. Turns it upfield, cuts back. He's going to get knocked down, but it's going to be right. He should have enough for a 1st down. Catching the Lampkins flat-footed again with the quick reverse. Ben Stinker with the tackle. First and 10. It'll be about the 20-yard line. Depending on where they find the spot, it'll be about the 19 or 20-yard line. Lampkins need to step up here. Gage is out there. Hey, Gage, how you doing? Let's go, Lampkins. Hope everything's well with you tonight. Man in motion, takes a snap. He's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to throw a comeback route in and out of the hands of the receiver and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Probably could have saw that if I was actually running the camera here. Not a very good play, though. Just trust me on that one. Brighton had 2 receivers in the same area, so that was bad communication between the 2 receivers. But his throw wasn't on the money anyway. Wasn't even close. I'm catching up the clock. We're at 2:46. Okay, there we go. Defense needs to stand up here on 2nd down and 10. Here comes the blitz. You're going to go at it. It's going to be a screenplay. Oh, almost got. He had a legitimate chance at the interception there, in and out of his hands. Somebody dropped back. I think it was Truett Booth. So they finally figured out they spied the running back there and was able to stop the screenplay there. 2:42 till half. 3rd and 10. Definitely 4 down territory here for the Bulldogs, though. See if they can stop him here. Takes a snap. He's going to roll to his right. Looking to pass. Throws it out there. It's going to be caught and turned upfield after a gain. It's going to be a minimal gain. Looks like a gain of about 3 yards. It's going to be 4th and 7. Donovan Dumas got him out of bounds on the other side there. 3rd and 7. Or 4th and 7. He did get out of bounds, so it stops the clock. Big play here. See if Lampkins can get off the field. Two receivers to the left. One receiver to the right. And we're ready for some 4th down action here. Takes a snap, drops straight back. Throws it out there. It's going to be incomplete. And turnover on downs. Lampkins get the ball. They held strong when they had to. Turnover on downs. Lampkins going to have the ball 1st and 10 on the... But it appears to be the 20-yard line or something. Close to that. We'll see. Give me half a second here. What's up, Laney? You just got this. Yeah, we got this. Doing pretty well out there. Lampkins, see if they can push another score here. Takes a snap. It's going to be handoff. Cuts back. It's going to be gain of about 5 yards. Second and 5. Lampkin's gonna they're gonna go in a hurry. Gain of 5 for McKeon. Clock runs 2:10 till half. Takes a snap. Fake handoff. Fires it over the middle. It's caught by Riley Forbes. Should be enough for more than enough for first down, and it is. Good pass and catch there. Moves the chains. Clock will stop momentarily. If I stop it, of course. There we go. Oh, we have a flag. Let's see what it is. We got an illegal man downfield by the Lampkins. That'll back him up 5 yards. So that'll bring up second and about 15. Or it should be second and 10. Ball at the 15. Takes a snap. Looking to pass. Zings it out there. He's going to have Mosier there. And it's caught by Preston Moser. He's on his feet still, dragging people with him. Huge gain. Big gain of about 50 yards for Preston. He had triple coverage on him. They still couldn't stop the young man. Dropped it right in there for him. And Lampkins are moving. And we have a whistle on the play here. Timeout by Brighton. Jace Garcia is the quarterback. He dropped that right in there to him. Looking for Porter. He was double, even triple covered there and still caught the ball. Great play for a gain of 50. 49 yards, we'll call it. And Lampkins will have a first and 10 at about the 31. $55 yards? I don't know. I'm not a mathematician and my brain's frozen because it's cold out here now. I'm just waiting for halftime to get my cold weather gear on. I'll tough it out for another minute. So Jace Garcia comes in and immediately fires up over the middle, finding his favorite target, Preston Moser. Both sophomores. They're going to have some good years together here for the next 3. Some exciting times coming up for some Lampkins here. First and 10 on the 31-yard line. Lampkins looking to push it in before the end of the half. Takes the snap. It's going to be handoff up the gut. Cutting back. He's going to have some room and knock down after a gain of about 8. Called second and 2. And McKeon was the carrier. Or carried the ball. Toted the rock. Call it a gain of 9, second and 1. Lampkins huddle up, taking their time. Clock runs. Man in motion. It's going to be a handoff off tackle. He's going to cut back. He's going to have enough for a first down and more. He's going to push the pile. Let's see where I think he's going to end up. Right at about the 15-yard line, first and 10, Lampkins. Lampkins huddle up here. Get the play in there. And the clock runs. Garcia drops back to pass. Middle screen is going to be caught. And minimal gain there. Maybe even the loss of a couple. Riley Forbes caught the ball, but he was not able to get past the original line of scrimmage, and we'll back him up 2 yards. So it'll bring up. It looks like the Lampkins are going to call a timeout here. So with 46 seconds left till half, Lampkins call timeout. Ball's going to be at about the 17-yard line, so it's going to be second and about 12. Won't get to the running clock by the end of the first half here, but it'll be early for the third quarter, I'm guessing. But the Lambkins did get the ball to start the game, so Brighton will get the ball to start the second half. All right, who wanted the cheerleaders? They're cheering now. There they are. They're all fired up. They're brave out there. It's cold out here. They're still in their summer gear. And Lambkins break huddle. Garcia's can have twins to his right hand. Single twins on both sides, actually, in a running back. Takes a snap. He's going to drop straight back. Looking over the field. Looking over. He's going to zig down to the corner of the end zone. Intercepted. It's going to be out of bounds at about the 1 yard line. Sorry. Wait. So that'll end the drive there. He's wung it out there pretty good, but it made a decent play by the cornerback. And they're going to be at about the 1 or 2 yard line. He had a man open, but they was double covered. So 40 seconds left till the end of the half. Bulldogs take over 1st and 10. Backed up all the way to where they don't want to be. See if the Lambkins can rise up and get another safety here. That would be nice. Brighton's coming out in a big formation. And somebody just ran out of the back of the end zone. I don't know if that's legal. And somebody jumped. I think it's going to be on the Bulldogs. Yeah, 98 ran out of the back of the end zone to check out check out the game. I didn't think you could do that, but referees must have either didn't see it or it's legal. I'm not sure. I didn't think you could, but what do I know? I'm no ref. I just pretend like I'm one. So it's going to be offsides on the Bulldogs. They're going to back up about half a yard. We'll just still call it 1st and 10. They're at about the half yard line here. Dangerous territory. Coming out on the big set. Lambkins going to blitz everybody. Prepare for that screen pass though. Man in motion. Going to be flipped to the running back. He's going to get out. He's going to be met right at the line. Stood up straight up, and it's going to be. He'll get out of the end zone, but not by very much. We'll call it no gain. Somebody met him straight up there at the end zone there. And they're just going to let it run out unless Lambkins call timeout. They have 2 timeouts. They should use one. Well, they're just going to let it run out. That'll be the end of the half. Lambkins are content to go into halftime up 30-0. So at the end of one half of play, your score: Fort Collins 30, Brighton 0. As we enter halftime, so we'll take a quick break or a decent sized break here and warm up, and we'll be right back. Tune in tonight. All right, welcome back. We're just about ready for some second half action. Lampkins will kick off. They're going to line up here, stretching out the muscles and getting it tightened up and ready to go here. 30-0 their score. Lampkins need 10 points to end this game and get a running clock. But Brighton will start off with the ball as the Lampkins got the ball to receive the opening kickoff. So just about ready to get set and go here. And it looks like it's Lopez out there, I believe. See, it's 8 or 9. They have to do that to me. No, it's Lopez. And he can get into one. Kickoff of the second half is a good kick, and it's going to be into the end zone and for a touchback. So Brighton's going to take over first and 10 on the 20-yard line. Let's see if the Lampkins do, see if they're going to send in some subs or if they're going to stick with their starters for the first series here. Looks like they're going to have most of the starters in there. Tighten that up. There we go. All right, here we go. So here comes Brighton's first possession in the second half. Man in motion, it's going to be a screen pass. Caught, turned up the field. Good positive gain. He's going to have right at about. Oh, we're going to have we have some shenanigans go back here. We have a flag. It looks like it's going to be a penalty on the Lampkins. We'll check out the call here. It's a positive game. We'll check on the call. It's probably on the Lampkins for a late hit, if I had to guess. Personal foul against Brighton. That was interesting. I'm not sure what happened. It was well behind the play, so he kind of took my eyes off things. So anyway, that'll back up the Bulldogs there. Tough way to start the second half, but first and 15. I thought they said personal foul. I don't know. I missed it. Too many things going on here. Here we go. So first and 15. Just starting out the second half here. We're cranking it up. Quarterback looks over the defense. Takes a snap. He's going to drop straight back. He's going to try to throw it downfield. He's going to have a man. Intercept. Oh, in and out of the hands of a receiver, of a defender. And we have a flag. Not sure what the flag is all about there. They're going to call the Lampkins for interference here. It wasn't even close. What in the world? I don't know what he saw. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. So they're going to get the Lampkins there. Should be enough for a first down there. Maybe second and 1. We'll see where they mark it. We'll call it second and 1. Not sure what the call was. Some sort of penalty. You never know. We'll pay attention here. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff. Be hit in the backfield and drug down. And it's going to be a loss of a couple of yards. It'll bring up third down. Should be third and about 2 or 3. We'll call it third and 3, but We'll call it 3rd and 2. Long one, 3rd and 2. Big play here. See if the Lambkins can get off the field. Shut the door on here. They're going to come out in their big set, so they got to watch out where the ball gets snapped. It's going to be Wildcat formation. Goes to the up man, and he's going to try to push the pile. And depending on where they mark it, it's going to be right at the first down marker, but it looks like it might be short. They might be short by about a half yard. Depending on whose mark they go by. Yeah, if you only gain about a foot, it's going to be 4th and 1. So let's see if Brighton goes for it. Might as well. Rolling the dice here. Good play by the Lambkins there. Just stack them up and keep them out of the first down contended. And they're going to go in the Wildcat formation again. They're going to try to get in the jump probably. It's going to be right up the gut. He's going to be hit down. I don't think he's going to make it. Depending on the push of the pile. Let's see where they mark it. It's going to be. It looks like it's going to be about a half a yard short. Depending on the mark. If you go by the umpire on the referee on this side, he's short. But let's see where they're going to finally marking the play. Oh, they give him a generous spot there. And they give him enough for a first down. So Lambkins put up a fight there, but not a great spot there. I'm not sure what happened. Like I said, if we would have gone by the referee on this side, it would have been our ball, but overruled, I guess, allegedly. And here comes Brighton. Dropping straight back to pass. Feeling some pressure. It's going to throw it out there. It's going to be caught. It's big gain. It's going to be all the way down to the 35-yard line on the Lambkins. Gain of about 40 yards. So Brighton connects on the long play there. And the Lambkins are going to have to stand up strong here. Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to the man. This is deep man. He's going to come up there, takes a shot. We'll say a gain of about 4. Let's call it 2nd and 2 or 2nd and 6. Vince Singer came up and gave him a shot. Second and 6 on the 32-yard line. Clock runs. Just over 8 minutes left till the end of the 3rd quarter. And this is Brighton's initial possession of the 2nd half. Quarterback looks over defense. Man goes in motion. Throws it out there. Has a man wide open, and it's over his head and then complete. He had him open, but just out of his reach, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Most likely going for it. 4 down territory here. Should the Lambkins stop him here on 3rd down, which they will. Brighton's going to come out with one receiver to the left, one to the right, and a deep man in the backfield. Man in motion. It's going to be a fake. And right up the gut there. And maybe a gain of he gained about 5 yards. It's going to be 4th and 1 again. See if the Lambkins are going to get him off the field here now. See if they get a better spot. They're definitely going for this on 4th and 1. Down by 30 points. Big set here. Man in motion. Going to hand it off on the reverse. He's going to be knocked down. He should have enough for a first down, though. Gain of about 2. 1st and 10. Ball on the 23. 1st and 10. Brighton controlling the clock here. They break huddle. They're going to have 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback's in the shotgun formation. Sends a running back in motion. He's going to throw a screen pass out there. It's going to be well read in and out of his hands and incomplete. I don't blame him. He turned and was going to go face to face with Donovan Dumas, and that wouldn't have ended well for him. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Second and 10, ball on the 23-yard line. And it looks like there was some sort of penalty. I didn't see it. I don't know what they called, but it's going to be enough for a first down. They call a personal foul there. I didn't see it. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. A lot of penalties here for the Lambkins. See if we can catch it on the replay, but we're about 40 seconds behind live. Or we're 40 seconds ahead of you. I'm in the future. You guys are in the past. Sorry. Takes a snap, does a cross under trap there, and he's going to gain about 2 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Or 2nd and 8. They faked the pitch and handed it to the near guy for the trap there, and then didn't get very many yards. 2nd and 8. Right about the 9-yard line. Lambkins look like they're going to blitz. Takes a snap. He's going to pass. Zinks it out there. It's caught for a touchdown. So the Brighton Bulldogs get on the board. Take the opening drive of the second half. Now we have a flag again. It was probably after the play, though. See if they call here. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Lambkins. And they'll assess that on the kickoff. Conduct unbecoming of Coach Yem there. The Lambkin fans are getting a little restless over here, to say the least. Tired of these penalties. And the kick is on the way and good. Big Country kicks out a mile. 58's the kicker. He got into that one. And the extra point is good. With 5:26 left till the end of the third quarter, your score: Fort Collins 30, Brighton 7. And we're back. So they're going to get penalty yards, and it's going to put the ball at the 50-yard line for Brighton to kick off, and the big man can kick it out of the end zone from here, I'm sure. No, it's at the Lampkin 45 even. Oh, he tries to onside it. And the Lampkins were able to recover that. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Collins at about the 40-yard line. All right, let's see. 30. See where they mark it. 32-yard line, 1st and 10 Lampkins. And Fort Collins comes up for their initial possession in the second half. Takes a snap, fires it out there. It's caught, turned upfield, and hit down. And they're going. That should be a flag. They're not going to throw a flag on that. Unnecessary roughness, if nothing else. What is going on here? Gain of about 5. Oh no. Call it 2nd and 6, gain of 4. Takes a snap, hands it off. It's going to be off tackle. Gain of about, well, maybe even a loss of a yard. Diego Romero carries the ball. And we have a flag on the play. They got to get some control over here. These referees. It's getting a little chippy out there. Lampkin fans are not happy. Let's see what the call is here. Yeah, big country, Eric. Yeah, definitely. He's a big kid, that kicker. And it's going to go against the Lampkins, of course. Can't do anything right here in the referee's eyes. So I'll push it back. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 27, maybe. All right. So Whitecap had something to say to the coach over there. It's ball's going to be marked at about the 15-yard line, and Lampkins are going to need the 42 for a 1st down. So we'll call it 2nd and 27. Garcia takes a snap, looks the pass, rolls, zings it out there. It's going to be incomplete. Even though it looked like he caught it. May have hit the turf before he was able to haul it in, allegedly. Exactly. Lampkins versus the refs right now. Refs are winning. Lampkins break huddle. 3rd down and about 27 yards. Garcia takes a snap. He's going to drop straight back. It's going to be in the middle screen. It's caught. Turned up the field. He's going to have some room. Cuts back. And right at about to the 40-yard line, so it's going to bring up 4th and 2. I think that was Diego. Or maybe it was Griffin. Now it was Rigoberto Galvez. 4th and 2. Lampkins are going quickly. They mark the ball. And somebody's offsides. Look, Brighton calls timeout before the snap, allegedly.
Yeah, we're talking to you guys.
So they'll bring up 4th down, and it'll be about 3 yards to go. Great catch by Galvez and a great run after the catch. Able to get 24 yards, but 3 yards short of the first down. The Lambkins are going to go. There we go. All right, so here comes Fort Collins. It's going to be Jace Garcia is your quarterback. Diego Romero is your running back. It's 4th down. And they jump offside, so that'll be a first down for the Lambkins. Offsides, it'll be a first down. First and 10, ball on the 44-yard line. Trips to the left of the quarterback. Single receiver down on this side. Garcia looks to pass. He scrambles. Trying to cut Mosier to stop and go, but he wasn't fooled. The defense wasn't fooled. So Jace just throws it away, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10. He rolled out to his right and took some heavy pressure there and just ended up throwing it away and living for another down here. Good decision. Takes a snap. It's going to be a reverse. Around the end, we have a flag. Okay. Jaden Smith on the carry, but let's check the flag. Go ahead and make the call there, dude. Illegal formation by the Lambkins. That'll back them up 5 yards. That'll be. Let's bring up 2nd and 15. It's getting borderline ridiculous with the amount of flags here. Lambkins took him out. Twins receivers on each side. Garcia goes straight back. Hits Mosier out of bounds. Gain of about 5 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. And we have another injured player on the field for Brighton. So we'll see what happened. It looked like he had a cramp. We'll take a quick break on Lambkin Sports Network. And the young man had a miraculous recovery there. So we'll call 3rd and 9. Fort Collins comes out with twins to the left. Single receiver to the right-hand side. Garcia's is your quarterback. Diego Romero is your running back. Drops straight back to pass. Feels a little pressure, gets it off. It's going to be in and out of the hands and incomplete. We're looking for Galvez, and it was incomplete. This will bring up 4th down. Lambkins look like they're going to have to punt the ball. So Fernando Lopez is going to give it a boot. Good snap. Good punt. It's going to go over the head and see if it gets a Lambkin roll, and it does. It's going to roll all the way down to inside the 10-yard line. Nice punt. Backs the Brighton Bulldogs up there. Let's see where they end up marking it. Looks like it's going to be all the way down to the 2-yard line. So great special teams play by the Lambkins. And see if the defense can stand up here and push him back and get some points on the board. Here comes Porter Parkin. He's not messing around. Try to run past that dude. Good luck. And Brighton comes out in the full in their big set. And we have a flag. Then I'll back them up about a foot or two. So called first and 11. Brighton will huddle up. Might as well. Clock stopped. They can take their time. And here they come with the play. Ball's going to be about the half-yard line. See if the Lambkins defense can get by this big set here. Or it's going to be Wildcat formation, man in motion. It's going to be taken a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's going to get out to about the 5-yard line. So gain of 4. It'll bring up second and about 7. And they're going to stay in their big Wildcat set here. Takes a snap. It's going to be handoff on the inside there. Lambkins weren't fooled, and they're just going to, we'll call it a gain of no, well, we'll say we even lost a yard there. And we have a flag, of course. Lambkins stop them, but they throw the flag again. Let's see what happened there. It's on Fort Collins, of course. This is absolutely ridiculous, the number of personal fouls that they're calling the Lambkins here. Essentially, we can't get a play without them calling a penalty on the Lambkins here. It's frustrating, but it's almost comical at this point. Yeah, Eric, definitely the ref show. These guys. Quarterback's in a shotgun, takes a snap, looks to throw. He's going to feel some pressure. He's going to be a middle screen. It's going to be caught and knocked down. Minimal gain. We're always going to gain about 6 yards. We'll call it second and about 4. Second and 4 from the 25. Brighton breaks huddle. Quarterback looks over the defense, takes a snap. He's going to pass. Swings it out there and out of the hands of the receiver and incomplete. And we somehow made it through a play without another flag there, so we're good. And I'll bring up third down in about 4. 2:31 till the end of the third quarter. I'll let the clock catch up here. It was incomplete. And the quarterback takes the snap. Looking to pass. He's going to feel some pressure. Zings out there. It's caught by the running back. Caught up. It's going to be short of the first down. And that'll bring up fourth down at about 2. And looks like Brighton's going to go for it. 4th and 2, big play here for the Lambkin defense. See if we can get them off the field here. Press coverage. Takes the snap. He's going to drop straight back the pass. He's going to zing it out there. It's going to be caught, and it should be enough. Oh, he dropped the ball. They're going to call it a catch. Wow. Clearly dropped the ball there. I'm not sure how they can justify that being a catch in the first down, but they did. And Brighton's going to have 1st and 10 on about the 32-yard line. Man comes in motion. Brighton taking their time. Takes a snap. It's going to be handed off to the running back. He's got a full head of steam, and he's going to get wrangled and pulled down after a gain of about 2. Nice tackle out there by Evan Kadrich. 2nd and 8. And Brighton's just going to take their sweet time here, see if they can run the clock out. They seemingly have plenty of time there. And here they come quickly, and then they're going to call timeout. So with 27 seconds left till the end of the quarter, Brighton calls timeout. I'll just fix the clock manually here. Counter clock definitely should be sponsored by the Ice Center in North Colorado or the Ice Center of the Rockies. Holy cow! Because we are getting, this is highway robbery. We're getting hosed as we look as we speak here. So, but the Lambkins can overcome more than that. We'll be all right. Stay up strong here. Kind of a mixture between first and second string defenders out there. 2nd and 8. 26 seconds left till the end of the quarter. Quarterback looks over the defense. Takes a snap. Lambkins are going to blitz. Throws it out there. It's going to be caught and hit down right when he catches it. It's going to be short of the first down unless they give him a generous spot, which they don't. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Finnemar on the tackle. Haven't had to call Finn very much. They don't throw it at him anymore. They've been watching tape, watching the video. They don't want to give. And that'll be the end of the quarter. So at the end of 3 quarters of play, your score, Fort Collins 30, Brighton 7. And we'll be right back on the Lambkin Sports Network. All right, we're back for fourth quarter action. Big, big play here. We third and about one. And we're ready for some fourth quarter action here. Man in motion. Quarterback takes a snap. He's gonna try to pass. He has his man wide open. He stood straight up, pushed back, but it should be enough for a first down. And it is. Finn came up and gave him a good shot there. But he was already past the line to gain. So, like I said before, they're not really throwing at Finn anymore. After his first couple games, when he was really playing well, teams have really tried to stay away from him. Which I don't blame him. Kid's tough. He's solid. He's a good cover man. Nice player out there, Finn O'Mara. Man in motion. Takes a snap. It's going to be an end around. He's going to be gain of maybe we'll call it no gain. Bring it 2nd and 10. Gain maybe a foot before he's dragged down there. They'll maybe give him a yard, but I'm not going to. He didn't deserve it. Just kidding. 2nd and 10. And Brighton breaks huddle. Absolutely no hurry. Lamkins look like they're going to send the house here. Drops back to pass. Caught. Knocked down at about, they're inside Lampkin territory, inside about the 44-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 2. Big Stinger with another stop there. First and 10, or no, 3rd and 2. Lampkin needs to stop him here. The Bulldogs are just plodding down the field. They're not making any big plays. They're just getting chunks, a little bit of chunks at a time here. Lampkin's in the house. It's going to be a screen pass. It's going to be caught. He's going to have room for the first down and more. He's going to cut back and knock down finally at about the 28-yard line. And we have an injured Brighton Bulldog. Looks like he's got a cramp. It's 30 degrees out here. I don't know if people are cramping up, but they're cramping up like crazy on the Brighton side there. They must not hydrated at halftime. Gatorade's a good thing. And he's got to pop right up. And he's able to walk off with a little bit of a limp, but should be okay. Now we'll bring it down to about the 28-yard line, 1st and 10 for Brighton. Quarterback looks over defense. Takes a snap. He drops straight back to pass. He's going to feel some pressure. He's going to take it out here, and it's going to be incomplete. And now they throw the flag. The play was over. Kids are getting up, and now he throws a flag. Sheesh. I mean, talk about a delay there. He forgot his marching orders there at halftime? They throw as many flags as he can against the Lampkins? I mean, that was absolutely ridiculous. So it'll be interference. That'll give them a first down. Move the ball down to the Looks like the 14-yard line. This is hard to watch. And we have done offsides by the Lampkins there. Unless they got jumped, they. Oh, it's illegal procedure. It's going to back Brighton up 5 yards. They'll bring up first and 15. Lampkins look like they're going to blitz here. Or on that play they did. And caught Brighton getting a little jumpy there. Trying to get the coverages right. And here we go. First and 15. Quarterback surveys the defense. Here comes the blitz. Takes the pass. It's going to be a screenplay. Well read by the Lampkins. And stopped. It's going to be a gain of maybe a yard. 2nd and 9. Or 2nd and 14. Nice play by the Lampkins. They got a good heavy rush on the quarterback and lobbed it over him, and we had a defender waiting there. I don't know why the clock stopped, but was he went out of bounds? I don't know. Hard to say. But they definitely stopped the clock. Second and 14. Man in motion. Takes a snap. He's going to drop straight back to pass. Zings it out there. In and out of the hands. And now we're going to have another flag. Wow. Let's see what the call is. Interference by the Lampkins. Sure didn't see that one, but, Sheesh. I mean, we have to have an investigation here. I mean, we've literally run 20 seconds off the clock in the last 15 minutes. Every time every time the Lampkins stop them, they throw a flag, and now they score. And the clock stops. Let's see what the call is here. They haven't signaled a touchdown yet. They're going to have a little discussion here. Let's see what they're talking about here. All right, let's check it out. We're going to go talk to the Brighton coach and see before we get any indication, but it looks like Brighton's backing up. I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, the flags are crazy, Gage. I mean, every time we stop them, they throw a flag. We probably had 10 penalties this quarter. So the referee's talking, but there's nobody listening. Not sure what happened. No touchdown, though, I guess. Nope, they're not going to count the touchdown. I'm utterly confused on what happened there, but that doesn't take much. Be third down, and then they're on about the 4-yard line. Takes a snap. He's going to be pushed back and sacked all the way back to the 10-yard line. And now we have a flag. We stop him when we get a flag. Holy cow. Let's see what the flag's all about this time. I'm guessing it's going to be a personal foul on the Lampkins. They're getting a short discussion out here. As a member of Chess's media, we'll be sending this tape to the state offices because this is absolutely ridiculous. No, and they're going to wave the flag. Okay, so they're going to pick up the flag. Okay, so not sure what happened there. They saw something, but then they didn't see something, so they'll bring a fourth down. Ball's going to be at about the 10. The clock should run because it was tackled down. Oops. And takes a snap. Looking for the Wildcat. He's going to go off tackle and outside, and he's going to be in the end zone for a touchdown. So Brighton's able to sustain the long drive and get it into the end zone with help from their friends.
Good job, Rob. Good drive.
The Bulldogs come out for the extra point. The big man on for the extra point. He's got a leg, though. This guy can boot it. Snap is high. Good kick, and it's good. So with 8:58 left until the end of the contest, your score, Fort Collins 30, Brighton 14. We'll take a quick break. All right. Fort Collins is anticipating an onside kick here. The deep man is Rigoberto Galvez, but they have 10 guys within 6 or 7 yards of the 10-yard marker. So the ball has to travel 10 yards before it can be a free ball. But the hands team is in there. Let's see if the big man gets into it or if he's going to try the onside. Looks like he's going to go for the onside. And does. Good hop. Lampkins are on it. And it'll be Lampkin ball first and 10 at about the 40-yard line. Somehow 3 seconds went off the clock on that. And here comes the Lampkin offense. Takes a snap. He's going to be handed off right at the middle. Diego Romero is going to tow it the rock for about 5 yards to bring up 2nd and 5. Holden Irby is your carrier. Hard to tell the numbers from here. So Garcia is the quarterback. I know that for sure. Holden's going to be the running back. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to the right. Taking a look at the defense. Hands it off up the middle again. He's going to have right there for a first down. It should be enough. Holden Irby gets 5 more yards. 1st and 10 Lampkins. Lampkins look over here for the penalty. Or not penalty. I'm so used to saying penalty. For the play call. Hand up again up the middle. Gonna have some room. Gain of about 7-8 yards. Goes Holden Irby. We'll call it gain of 8. 2nd and 2s are going to be down in distance for this down. Good hard running there, right up the gut. Second and 2 in the Brighton territory at the 47-yard line. Garcia takes a snap. It's going to be right up the gut. And pushing the pile, it'll be enough and more for the first down. And don't look now, we had 4 plays in a row without a penalty. I don't want to jinx anything, but this is a new record for the second half. All right, let's see if we can make it 5 in a row here without a penalty. Garcia looks over the defense. Man in motion. Takes a snap. It's going to be handed off right up the middle. Finding room on the outside. He could turn it up. He could go. He's gone. Holden Irby. 10-5 touchdown. Or is it? Can't tell. Is that Diego? Holden Irby totes the rock. 41 yards for the touchdown. Found the corner and he was gone. And here comes Lopez for the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up, and good. So just like that, Lamp can score again. It went a long while there without a touchdown or points. Let's check. With 6:49 left till the end of the game. Fort Collins 37. Brighton 14. Thanks for joining us out there. Appreciate you tuning in to the Lambkin Sports Network. Try to bring a quality broadcast. It's been kind of a sloppy game here, especially the second half. Let's see what the offensive line here is up to. They'll have some sort of celebration, you would think. They don't look very happy. Oh, they're going to sing and dance there. There we go. And Lampkins need one more guy out there. There we go. He's trying to find a spot where he's just trying to fit in over there. There he goes. And we're lined up. Galvez is going to be your kicker. It's going to be a short kick. Bounces, hits off of Brighton Bulldog, and he falls on top of it. 1st and 10. Brighton is going to be at the 41-yard line. So here we go. Brighton taking their time. Might as well. They break the huddle. 1st and 10, 41-yard line. 4th quarter action here. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to pass. He feels some pressure. Unloads it. He's going to have a... Oh, bringing it out of the hands of a Lampkin there. Looked like it was Fernando Lopez. Can't tell from this angle. Might have been Finn O'Mara. Hard to tell. He just camped underneath there waiting for the pass to come, and he got interfered with before he could make this interception. Either way, nice play. Bring up 2nd and 10. That was Finn O'Mara. Tried him. Big mistake. Takes the pass. He's going to do a screenplay. Cuts back. He's going to get not even to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe loss of a yard. That's going to bring up 3rd and 11. We'll call it 3rd and 12. See if the Lampkins can get a stop here. The Bulldogs break the huddle. Trips to the left of the quarterback. Takes a snap. He's going to pass. Feels some pressure. Throws it out there. He has a man open. And incomplete over his head and out of bounds. Bring up 4th and 10. Or 4th and 12. Let's see if they're going to go for it or if they're going to punt. They appear to be going for it. And they're going to go on 4th and 12, it looks like. And here we go. Big play here for the Lampkins. See if we can get them off the field here. Quarterback looks over to defense. And we jumped. What are we going to call here? See if we were drawn offsides or if it was offsides. We're going to talk about it here for a second. And Whitecap's going to make a decision here. Offsides on Lampkins is going to bring up 4th and 7. We almost made double-digit plays without a penalty. Almost. Not quite, but, we almost got there. We can always hope for it. See if we can get 10 plays here in a row. 4th down, about 7. Lampkins need to stop. Quarterback takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Donovan's going to get in there. He's going to throw it out there. It's well covered. And incomplete. See if he throws the flag here. Ineligible receiver, man. Okay. Flag on the play. It's going to be ineligible receiver downfield by Brighton, and they'll turn it over on down. So Lampkins will take over 1st and 10. They'll decline that penalty. And the Lampkins defense stands up there. So Fort Collins will take over possession here on looks like the 44-yard line of Brighton. With 5:44 left till the end of the game. Two receivers to the right of the quarterback, one to the left. Single setback, takes the handoff, goes up the middle, has room. Cuts back and forth, dragging people with him. Keeps dragging him. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, what a play. Gain him about 20. See who that was. Caden Cordova Olivias. Caden showed some strength there. Some speed and some strength. Push the pile. Gain of 16. Or no. Gain of 19. And takes a step. It's going to hand it off to Caden again. He's going to cut back, looking for some room, and gets around the end. Running tough, takes a shot. Gain of about 7. This guy's tough. Let me see this guy. Caden Cordova Olivius. He's running hard out there. Second down and about 2, maybe 3. We'll call it second and 2. Gain 8. Man comes in motion. Galvez. Handoff up the middle. He's going to have some room there. He's going to have enough for a first down. There he goes. And we have injured Bulldog on the play. Looks like he's cramping up too. It's kind of interesting to be cramping up on a night where it's not super hot out, but hopefully he's all right. So while they tend to the injured Bulldog, we'll take a quick break. All right. So the tackle is properly stretched out. He's running off the field with no trouble. Cramped up there. Went away quick. First and 10 Lampkins at the 19-yard line. Garcia's taking a look over the defense. In no hurry. We'll let the clock run down a little bit. Takes a snap. It's going to be handed off. Going to push the pile a little bit. Gain of about 3. Should be second and about 7. Okay. Let's say gain of 4 there. You got an extra yard. Second and 6. Ball at the 9-yard line. Clock runs. 3.5 minutes left on the end of the ball game. Lampkin's looking for another score here. Keeping it on the ground most of the way here, or all the way here so far. Takes a snap. He's going to hand it off. He's going to have room. He's going to get in there for the touchdown. Touchdown, Lampkins! Diego Romero takes it up the gut for 9 yards. And the touchdown. Good hard run there. And Lopez is on for the next point. The kick is up and good. With 3:12 left till the end of the ball game. Fort Collins 44, Brighton 14. We'll take a good job on the Lampkins for finishing off that drive. Lampkins get ready to kick off. Let's see who's going to give it a boot. Lopez is going to go out there for the boot. He appears anyway. A lot of subs coming in for the Lampkins. Trying to get it on. No, enough guys out there. There we go. Looks like we got 11 out there. Lopez is going to give it a big kick here, though. Possibly kick it a mile. We'll see. He's been solid tonight. Gets into it. It's going to be short and returnable. Taking it about the 5-yard line. He's at the 10. At the 15-yard line at the 20. He has a little bit of the lane. 25. Cuts back. He's going to be knocked down at about the 28-yard line, maybe 28, 29. That's where the Bulldogs will take over for their next possession, 1st and 10. Lampkins will bring in plenty of subs here. And here come the Bulldogs. Quarterback looks over the defense. Takes the snap. Going to pass it. It's going to be caught. Turned upfield. And knocked down after. Oh, he's still on his feet. Gain of about 16 yards is going to be enough for a first down. Get all the way up to the 42. And they're over it quickly. Clock runs. Takes a snap. He's going to pass again. Same play. Finds the same man. Cuts back. He's going to have enough for a first down again. He's right at, well, it's going to be right at the first down marker. They'll probably give him enough. Looked like he just got just enough. They're in the Lampkin territory. Ball at the 49-yard line, 48-yard line. 1st and 10. Takes a snap. Throws off to this side. Caught by the receiver. Spins, stays on his feet, cuts back. Breaking tackles. Still on his feet. And finally brought down at about the 30-yard line. And we have a timeout on the field. We have an injured Bulldog. Hopefully he's okay. So we'll take a sec here while they attend to the injured player. Some sort of lower leg injury. And he's going to be able to get up. Maybe. And he's up and moving. He's going to need a little bit of help, though. Limping pretty good. Must have got his foot stepped on or twisted or something. That didn't feel very good. Either way, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. 2:22 left until the end of the game. Ball's going to be at the 29-yard, 30-yard line, we'll call it. Between the penalties and the injuries, it's kind of a sloppy game here. And wind the clock. There we go. Signals in. Clock runs. 1st and 10. Takes the snap. He's going to pass again. Looking for the long pass in the corner. Well covered. And broken up by Lampkin out there. Second and 10. Nice play out there by the cornerback. Can't tell the number yet. It's a long ways from here, and I'm old. And it's dark. No, I'm not that old. I just get better looking though, just in case anybody wanted to know. In my own mind. Second and 10. Bulldogs take the snap, look the pass. Gonna feel some pressure. unloads it. He's going to have a man. Interception by the Lambkins, I believe. Oh, it in and out of his hands. Nice play out there by the. Nice play. In and out of his hands, but it'll ball incomplete for it'll bring up 3rd and 10. Oh, it's Diego Romero had it in his hands. He's going to hit the jugs machine tonight. Nice play, though. Good quality play. And it'll bring up 3rd and 10. Takes a snap. Looks to pass. Snaps it over the middle. Hits. Caught. Knocked down at about the 5-yard line. First and goal for the Bulldogs. First and goal. It's at about the 6-yard line. See if the Lambkins can keep out of the end zone here. Passing all the way here. Let's see what they do. He's going to pass again. Throws it out there. Flicks it. Nobody at home. Incomplete. Laney, quit calling me. Turn on YouTube. I'm still on the game. We're still the game's still going on here, girl. I'll call you back. Sheesh. 2nd down and goal. Ball at the 6. It's hard to believe, but we are still here. Marathon game here tonight. Brighton's in no hurry. Just going to meander the play in here. There we go. Trying to pump up defense up here. Defense is trying to pump up the crowd. Takes a snap. Looking to pass. Feels some pressure. Zings it out there. It's going to be caught. And touchdown, Bulldogs. So Brighton tacks on a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. That should be about the last play of the game. Well, they'll probably try for an onside, but we'll get an extra point here, an onside, and then Lampkins could just down it. We'll see if Brighton does have a couple timeouts. We'll see if they use them, but I doubt it. You never know, though. See if they're going to go for 2 here. And yeah, they're going to go for 2. Man in motion is going to be inside handoff. Double reverse. Lions is going to look to pass. Throws it out there, and it's caught. 2-point conversion is good. Fancy play there for the 2-point conversion. 1:22 left till the end of the game. Fort Collins 44, Brighton 22. We'll get ready for an onside here. Lampkins will anticipate the good old onside kick try. Galvez will go deep. The rest is going to be the hands team. See if the big man's the kicker. He is. I'll give him credit. That kick, he has a heck of a leg. See if they can get the onside here. Or the Lambkins can stand up, and here it goes. Onside kick is going to be right to one of the Lambkins and drops it down, and it's That was the quickest onside kick you'll ever see. And Fort Collins can go into victory formation if they like. They may just run the ball though. We'll see. See how it plays out here. And the Lampkins look like they're just going to kneel down. See if Brighton calls timeout. They don't appear to. Yep, that's going to essentially end the game. We'll just wait till it hits triple zeros. Wait till we're under 40 till they take the next snap. Laney, quit calling me. And there's kneel down. They'll pretty much end the game. They may have to kneel down one more time. So at the end of the game, the final score is going to be Fort Collins 44, Brighton 22 in a marathon game tonight. And there's the last snap. And the Lampkins can celebrate victory. From Brighton High School, you've been watching the Lampkin Sports Network. Lampkins roll tonight on a kind of a, I wouldn't say sloppy affair, but definitely dominated by lots of flags and some good offensive moments for the Lampkins, some great defensive moments for the Lampkins, and they get out of here with a win. The Lampkins improved to 7-2 on the season, and the last regular season game will be next Thursday night, 6:30 at French Field at Rocky Mountain High School, while as the Lampkins take on Prairie View. And we'll see you then. So thanks for tuning in tonight. Adios from Brighton, Colorado. We'll see you next Thursday. Have yourself a good night and a great weekend. Over and out.